Welcome to this KATV Election Central Daily Brief. I'm Roby Brock with Talk Business and Politics. A new criminal justice plan, fundraising numbers, and a debut of TV advertising in Arkansas political races top today's stories. Democratic gubernatorial nominee Mike Ross proposing a $10 million plan to address public safety by boosting funding for Arkansas's domestic violence, child abuse, and parole programs. Ross's proposal calls for a special court fee for convictions of certain abuse and domestic violence crimes to shore up a state fund for domestic violence shelters and law enforcement training. He also proposed increasing funding for the State Police Crimes Against Children Division and hiring 200 additional probation and parole officers. Now, Republican nominee Asa Hutchinson in May detailed a series of public safety proposals, including revising a 2011 law aimed at curbing the state's prison population. Hutchinson's plan calls for support for prison reentry programs, technical and expert assistance in school security and safety, and increased funding for drug treatment courts. On the fundraising front, Hutchinson raised nearly $250,000 in the second quarter, but Mike Ross raised $296,000. Still waiting to see those cash on hand numbers. And a few other high-profile fundraising numbers in the 2nd Congressional District race. Democrat Pat Hayes raised $294,000 from April through June. His Republican challenger French Hill raised $406,000 in that time period. 4th District Congressional Democrat James Lee Witt raised $320,000 in the second quarter, compared to Republican Bruce Westerman's $206,000. Now, Westerman raised a big chunk of his money after earning the GOP nomination in May. Tim Griffin, the Republican nominee for Lieutenant Governor, announced he raised $89,000 in the quarter. His Democratic opponent John Burkhalter rolling out his first TV ad today. It's a relatively small media buy at this juncture, but Burkhalter touting his business roots in the ad.
John Burkhalter built several small companies, creating hundreds of jobs across Arkansas. As part of Governor Beebe's economic team, Burkhalter brought jobs and development to our state.
I'm Roby Brock with your Election Central Daily Brief. You can stay up on all the latest political news at KATV.com or TalkBusiness.net.